This is not going to be one of those videos where I jump up and down on a bike rack to show you how strong it is. Nope, what we're doing today instead is talk about the stuff that nobody tells you, the things that can ruin your e-bike or destroy it before you even get there. In last week's video, I told you this week we was going to be going deeper into Deep East Texas. But how do we do that with a really heavy e-bike? Well, let's back up a second. But before we go deeper, we've got to get there first. Now, I've been waiting on the UPS man for a few days. And if you've got a good delivery driver, you already know they're working hard to get this stuff to your door. But today, this showed up. Let's check it out. This is the Young electric e-bike rack. Now, I'm not going to drag this out because honestly, this thing goes together pretty quick. And that matters because nobody wants to spend an hour in the driveway just to go ride. Today's video is being brought to you by Young Electric E-Bike Rack. They did send me this electric bike rack so that I could make a video for you. Now anybody can lift a 15-pound mountain bike and put it up on a bike rack. That's no problem. Now this, on the other hand, nope, it ain't gonna happen. It's pretty dang heavy. If only they had thought of a better way. The engineers thought of everything. They thought about you and me. Look at this. Built-in ramp. Got a quick neck pin. Comes right off. And then mounts securely. No more heavy lift. If you've ever had one of these e-bike racks that have these pre-molded straps, you're really going to appreciate this because you no longer have to fight that pre-molded strap. You've got three major connection points that holds the bike securely. This is the rear strap. Your front tire gets nestled in this nice built cradle. And then there's your front strap, which you can cinch down. And then lastly, this is the strap here that goes around your seat posts, or in this case, we mounted it around the frame of the bike. And again, it's got the quick strap. It's also got the rubber on it, just like the other two straps. And you can really cinch that thing down tight. This bike ain't going nowhere. This center post design holds the bike upright vertical. Both bikes being held vertically in the rack. The ramp has little teeth built in so that it bites into the rack and won't fall out. And then it's got the quick pin, so you don't have to worry about it falling out as you're going down the road. And this pin is heavy duty. Could you have lifted this heavy e-bike up here? Let me know. In my mind, that ramp is a game changer. No more sore backs. You don't have to worry about tearing something loose, especially if you just got to somewhere you're really looking forward to go riding. You didn't just injure yourself. Now, before we roll out, I've got a checklist that I want to go through. Number one is we're going to check the hitch and make sure that that bolt is tight. Number two, we're going to check all the straps. You got 3 straps per bike. We got 2 bikes, so that's a total of 6 straps. This is especially important on the last thing that you check on the e-bike. The majority of your manufacturers tell you do not travel with the battery installed. So that's twofold. Not that this bike rack couldn't hold it, because it'll hold up to 200 pounds. Not that it can't tighten down so tight that there's not going to be any wiggle. It's the little plastic components that hold your battery together. And I'm talking about the plastic parts on the battery and the plastic parts that actually clip together on the frame. This is something a lot of people just aren't talking about, but it's something that could actually damage your bike. Check with your manufacturer but more than likely you should be taking that battery out, especially if you're traveling down the road or highway. Mountain bikes and e-bikes are expensive. One thing that you really want to make sure of, especially if you're using an older bike rack, is the weight limit. This bike rack, made specifically for the e-bikes, will hold up to 200 pounds. If you're using an older e-bike rack to take your electric e-bike, double check with the manufacturer and see what the weight capacity is. So if you are using your old bike rack, these are some things to consider so that you're not setting yourself up for a disaster. Make sure it's rated to carry your bike weight. E-bikes are not like traditional bikes. They've got electronics everywhere, from the battery all the way up to the top. You don't want to drive through a thunderstorm at 65 miles an hour with your bike on the back. There's electronics everywhere. We've got to have a way to keep these things protected while we're traveling. A couple of ways that we can think about protecting our bike is, number one, use your weather app. Check and see what the weather's supposed to be. Today we got a 20% chance of rain. Tomorrow it's 80%. Maybe even check into a bike cover, one you can strap on your bike and help protect it from the rain. So what happens if you're hauling your bike at highway speeds and it starts raining? Make sure you have a plan in place, because even if you have a bike rack like this that's built super solid, so that there's no wiggle, there's no wobble, there's none of that. This thing is super tight and super strong and it's going to hold your bike secure. But our e-bikes, we need to pay special attention to them to keep them safe while we're traveling. Have a plan, because one bad trip could cost you or ruin your entire bike. We still have to pay the bills, so before we take it on a road test, let's go over the rest of the specs of this great e-bike rack. Aside from the built-in ramp for easy loading and unloading, reducing the need for heavy lifting and making the bike transport hassle-free, the lightweight aluminum crossbar frame is constructed of high-quality aluminum. The rack weighs 1/3 of traditional alloy steel racks, making it easy to handle and install. Universal capability, it fits the 2-inch receiver hitch, making it a versatile choice for most sedans, trucks, SUVs, and RVs. It does come with a 1-year warranty and a dedicated support team to address any concerns or issues. Ultra-wide wheel support can fit tires up to 5 inches. It's also designed for zero wobble during traveling. Look how secure this thing holds this. I love that it's got this rubber, keeps from scratching your wheels up, and then the adjustable ratchet strap really is secure. For your rear wheel, this actually slides and it's got a quick connect so that it adjusts for different lengths bikes, different size bikes. And you still have the adjustable ratcheting strap to hold it securely in place. This does all fold up nicely so you can leave it attached to your vehicle. These arms have positive stops on them, so they'll go straight down. There's a cotter pin and a quick connection pin just like you'd have on a receiver hitch. And then this lifts up at a 90-degree angle. Once you get it at that 90 degrees, just slip that cotter pin back in, and now your bike rack isn't taking up a great big huge space in a parking lot somewhere. Now that we've got that out of the way, let's take a little mini adventure. If you've got questions about hauling your e-bike in the woods, maybe in the rain, drop your comments down below. I do read every comment and I try to answer them. If it's something that we need to make a video on specifically for you, we can make that happen as well. In the end, if you do it right, this bike rack will do way more than carry your bike. It's going to open doors to go further, to go deeper, and reach places that you couldn't reach before. And that's what this is all about. If you're interested in getting your own young electric e-bike rack, there'll be a link down below, and be sure to use the discount code HMO for Heartland Makes and Outdoors 15, HMO 15, and there'll be a link down below that you guys can use and save yourself a few bucks. Appreciate each and every one of you following. I hope you all have a blessed week, and let's get outside and make something happen. And until next week's video comes out, I hope you all have a blessed week, and let's get outside and make something happen. And let's get outside and go do some riding.